let's do a quick recap of our entire progress so far. So for the out of hours auto message, we have set the workflow to behave this way. When a contact replies, the system will first check whether the last notified date is empty. If it is empty, this contact will be allowed inside this workflow. If the last notified date is at least 24 hours away, then this contact can enter this workflow as well. If these two conditions evaluates to false, it means that this contact cannot enter this workflow, right? So this is how we have set it up. Next, the system will also check if the contact actually sends us a message outside of the operating hours. So first, it will check whether the message creation date it's before 9 a.m. If it is before 9 a.m., it means that the contact is sending us a message outside of the operating hours. If the message comes, let's say, after 6 p.m., it will also be considered as a message being sent outside of operating hours. Now, if the message is sent, let's say, at 10 a.m., it means that the message is not being sent to us before 9 a.m., so this one is false. And the message is also not sent to us out after 6 p.m. So given that these two statements is false for a message that comes at, let's say, 10 a.m., it means that the message is not outside of operating hours, which means that the message, the contact will be pushed to this else branch. Okay, let's just assume that the contact sends us a message outside of the operating hours. What will happen? So if the contact sends us a message outside of the operating hours, what happens is the contact will move through this path. Okay, this entire path over here, outside of operating hours. So if the contact is being moved to this branch outside of operating hours, the next thing that the contact will encounter is a send message. So what happened here is the system will automatically send out this WhatsApp message telling the contact that they have reached out to them outside of the operating hours, and the operating hours is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday to Friday. Okay, so this is the message that the contact will receive. Now, after the contact has received this WhatsApp message, the system would like to keep track of when the contact has received this message. And in order to keep track of when the contact has received this message, we have set up an action step to update the contact custom field. So this is the one that we have set up. So if we click into the update contact, we have set it in such a way that when this action runs, we will update the last notified date to the time now. And the time now is basically the time when the workflow runs for this contact. Right, so that's what we have done so far. Okay, in the next video, I would like to show you how we can test out this workflow.